Hello everyone. I am a member of Team Smart Indians, and the topic that we have chosen for the Smart India Hackathon 2023 is smart and effective real-time management of street parking. We as Indians often have this misconception about street parking that whenever vehicles are parked beside the road or on the road, they are often considered as street parking, but we are misnomered as street parking is a particular allotted space for you to park your vehicles. So we have come up with this very smart solution, and we have designed a software application for this. So here are the features of the software application. Our application consists of a pre-booking with sensor-based occupancy detection, which we are doing with the help of the sensors, as the sensors will detect if there is any vacant space in the parking space. Then we have a very important feature, that is the dynamic pricing model, and this model is with the help of a machine learning algorithm. The algorithm is taking certain attributes, for example, if there is a weekend, if there is a festival season, or when do we have our peak hours, and also the air quality index. So according to this, the dynamic prices will be generated. It will also help us to reduce the bounce rate. So bounce rate is simply the amount of people going to a particular allotted parking space and then returning back just because the parking space was already full. So we do not want to waste anybody's time or the fossil fuel. So we are doing this the dynamic pricing model, so it will help us to reduce the bounce rate. The next thing we have is a time based payment and overtime violation penalty enforcement, and this will help us to track if a customer has left his or her vehicle beside the road on the parking area and have not returned even after countless hours, then we want that particular person to pay for the time exceeded. The next thing we have is a QR code integration, and we have done this for the smart automation, of course. And with the help of this QR code, we are also making smart and transparent payments directly to the accounts of the higher authority, which is taking control of the entire parking system. Then we have an augmented reality powered navigation for reserved parking space, and this is simply for tracking our vehicles when there is a chaotic situation and we want our vehicles to be directly tracked. Okay, so the use cases of a proposed solution consist of the bouncing rate. First of all, we are doing this to decrease the bouncing rate. Just like I told you, bouncing rate is simply the amount of people reaching a particular parking spot and returning back just because the parking spot was already occupied. So we are doing this to reduce the bounce rate. The next thing we have is a proctoring facility, and we are doing this with the help of computer vision. So the proctoring facility is nothing but we are keeping a track of all the illegally parked vehicles, and then a fine is being imposed on them, and then we are doing this with the help of computer vision and also the cameras. We have designed a mobile application and a web application for the usage of for the ease of use, basically. And then, even though our solution is completely software based, yet we are using hardware components like Arduino Uno, which is a microcontroller board, and it is basically used for the entire programming concept and for the implementation of our solution. So the dependencies and additional features are these. We are using an augmented reality enhanced real-time parking space tracking system. We are using computer vision to detect the illegally parked vehicles. We are also making use of air quality index, and if we see that the air quality index is being exceeded over a limit, then a notice or a pop-up will be generated to the government of India that they need to take care of that particular parking spot. Then we are also using certain things to reduce the bounce rate, for example the dynamic pricing model. Then the technologies that we have used in the solution are basically cybersecurity, the artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning model. We are also using the augmented reality navigation system. Then we are using Flutter, Next.js, React.js, MongoDB, and Arduino Uno, and certain other things. So this is the team members of Smart